How's it going? Zach Boyd here, student of physical therapy and friend of Rush SPT. And today, this is going to be the third video out of 4 talking about how to pay for grad school. And today is going to be scholarships. So specifically, we're going to talk about PT scholarships first. So at the top, we've got the American Physical Therapy Association, and they are the National Association for Physical Therapists, and they have a ton of scholarships out there. And also, I believe the Foundation for Physical Therapy has some scholarships as well. But there are many and all kinds of reasons for them to give out the scholarships, depending on what you're actually going after. And I think they have some related to the specialties and even within the specialty sections of the APTA. So there's a lot of money to be had there. And also at the state and local level, the chapters of the APTA or even local organizations sometimes, and a lot of times, will also have scholarships available for physical therapy students. And then all the way down to the department level. I know at our university and many others in our state of Alabama, they have scholarships in the Department of Physical Therapy, and actually a couple of them. So, I mean, you really don't have as much competition there. Granted, they're going to know you on a more personal level, but that may help or hinder your case. But again, that's some low-hanging fruit there. Also, we have the allied health professions in general. There's a National Association for Allied Health that has different scholarships available to help promote interprofessionalism and just collaboration, and they want to acknowledge some of those outstanding members of our community. And there's also a national association for that, and then sometimes there's local within the state as well. So now we're going to talk about the academic scholarships. So of course, we've got our local university scholarships. Basically, every university has it. There may be a little bit more limited funds with that specifically for a PT program. It might not be applicable to just graduate students. It may be just for undergrad. So that's something you'll have to look into. Then there's also the national level. There's many organizations out there that grant scholarships, and you just have to go out there and find them. One specifically that I know of, because I am a veteran, is the Pat Tillman Foundation. And they actually provide a huge scholarship to veterans and families of veterans. And a lot of times what I've seen from the recent past is they actually are giving that scholarship out to people that are pursuing higher education, such as the more master's level or graduate level programs. So that's something to look into if you're a vet or if you're a family member of a vet. Definitely look into the Pat Tillman Foundation. It is a very well-known and very reputable scholarship to have on a resume. Then there's also the minority scholarships. So women out there, there's about 1 million organizations that I can think of off the top of my head. But you'll just have to go out there and find those yourself. And there may be some specific to physical therapy. I mean, that really makes things a lot easier to apply for. And then there's also different ethnic groups or racial groups that will have those scholarships specific so that they can further advance and, hopefully get into the physical therapy profession or maybe a medical profession or even STEM. But ultimately, all this is going to be up to you. It's not my job to tell you what everything is, but I am here as a resource, and we'll also provide some links to some of these things that I've talked about. But it's a very active process. Most of you know how to apply for scholarships. If you don't, then there's plenty of resources online as well. And feel free to contact us or Rush SPT to, maybe get some more access to resources. And we can provide you more specific links and help you in that process. But generally, you're going to look at maybe May 1st or somewhere around December or in the fall that some of these are due. A lot of times you have to have your FAFSA done as well so they can see what kind of income level you had. Sometimes they're income dependent, not necessarily merit-based scholarships. But another thing to think about is some of these are professional scholarships that I talked about, specifically APTA or maybe a local chapter or allied health. So this isn't just some money that's going into your bank account to pay for your rent. This is going to be something that other professionals and other people that you may network with can see on your resume. So this is also a resume builder, and that's something you need to have in your back pocket all the time. Is everything you do should hopefully help you with your resume building. So I hope this has been really helpful. If you got any questions, please contact us. We'll include everything below the video. Have a good one.